Hey guys, well, this game was close because K-State beat the 15th ranked Baylor Bears by the score of 36-35. Well guys, this game was great. I was on the edge of my seat all game, so this game was great. Both teams played great. Baylor, they played one heck of a game. The thing that killed them was their mistakes at the end of the game. That's the only thing that killed them. They kind of screwed up at the end, and they screwed up and lost the game. So, but they played one heck of a game though. K-State, they played one heck of a game too. They capitalized on Baylor's mistakes at the end of the game and won the game. So they did pretty well. K-State did pretty well. So both teams played great. The turnovers, there were only 4 turnovers in the game. K-State had 1 and Baylor had 3. So the turnovers were okay. The penalties, K-State had 4 for 35 yards and Baylor had 8 for 103 yards. So the penalties were small, were not really a big factor in this game. So that's good. What can I say about this game? It was great. I was nervous throughout the game. I was on the edge of my seat, like I said. Colin Klein, he played great. He was 13 for 28. Excuse me. He was 13 for 28 on passing, 146 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns and 1 interception. He had 25 carries for 113 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. So he did really well. John Hubert had 16 carries for 57 rushing yards and no rushing touchdowns. He had 3 receptions for 47 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Chris Harper had 6 receptions for 67 yards and receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown, and he had 1 carry for 8 yards and no touchdowns. So he did good. Anthony Gantelli, I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but I think it's Gantelli. Anthony Gantelli, our kicker, was 3 for 4 on field goals, and he was 3 for 3 on extra points. So he did well. Okay. Robert Griffin III, he was awesome tonight. He was really, really awesome tonight. He was 23 for 31 on passing, 346 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. His first interception of the year. So he's a really good player. Kendall Wright, he had 9 receptions, 201 receiving yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns. He was great as well. Tevin Reese, that's how I say his name. He had 5 receptions for 86 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. And Jared Monk had 2 receptions for 10 yards and 1 touchdown. So they all did good. Jared Monk, Tevin Reese, Kendall Wright, and Robert Griffin III were all great for Baylor's offense. So they were all good. So I give them credit. All the players credit. The keys to the game. My 4 keys for K-State's victory were simple. Key number 1 was contain Robert Griffin III. We really didn't do that well on that, so I have to give the key 1 a C-. So we didn't really do well on that, so I give him a C-. Key 2 was play great and balanced offense. I give that a B. We really didn't do that well either on that, but great enough, so I give them a B on Key 2. Key 3, it was don't make too many mental mistakes. I give that a C+. We kind of made mental mistakes here and there, but we did okay on that, but not too great. But so I have to give Key 3 a C+. So Key 4, control the tempo of the game. I have to give that a C-. Baylor controlled most of the tempo of the game. Baylor did great on that, so, and we didn't, so I have to give K-State a C- on that. So Key 4 was to control the tempo of the game, so I have to give that a C- again. So those are my four keys to victory for K-State in this game. So we did okay on them. Okay, my grading of the units. Offense, I had to give them a B+. We weren't really great, but I have to give them a B+. Defense, I have to give them a B-. We couldn't stop the Baylor's offense very well until the very end. So I have to give the defense a B- because we kind of didn't do well against Baylor's offense. So a B- for the defense. Special teams, I give them an A. The special teams won this game for us. They won it for us because we got the last field goal of the game to win it for us. So I give special teams an A. I have to give the coaching staff a B. They didn't really coach us really well, I don't think, in my opinion, really well coming into this game. And the play calling was okay, but not very great. And the coaching, preparing K-State for this game against Baylor wasn't very well, but well enough. So I give the coaching staff a B. So those are my grades for the units. For my MVP, I have 2 MVPs. My first MVP is Arthur Brown, our linebacker. He intercepted Robert Griffin III and gave Robert Griffin III his first pick of the year. So, and he helped us win this game. So my first MVP is Arthur Brown for helping us win this game. So my second MVP for the game is Anthony Gantelli, our kicker. He made the game-winning field goal. So, the game-winning field goal. So he gets my other MVP of the game. So my MVPs are Arthur Brown and Anthony Gantelli. So those are my MVPs. So this is about it for me. So go State and Ema.